quickly as 7 can run.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously?
This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agents are available to help you online, over the phone, or in person. State Farm agents are here to help answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Welcome to Exigent Sports, another great show ahead of you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go ahead and make someone aware and please share. Wartburg is in the building, and we're excited to have Wartburg in the building. Got a great show for you. OEB Law's word of the day is dedicated to none other than Lady Camilla Stewart, T. Higgins' mom. We're excited about the word of the day. Marcus Underwood's top 5 highlights. It's going to be a lot of good highlights to see tonight. So if you haven't ever tuned in the top 5 highlights, it is the highlight of the show. So make sure you tune in for that. Wartburg, like I said, is in the building. I also have an Oak Ridge High School standout. Jaden Early has joined me, one of my favorite players of all time, because he does what the coach asks him to do, and he gives 100%. No matter if he's hurt or not, he's going to play the game, and he does it well. Coach Rhines last time came on the show, and the statistics went out the roof. We had more viewers ever when you showed up. So we're looking for a two-peat here.
Well, when I told you last night, I said we're going to beat that record tonight.
Yeah.
So
that's what
hopefully we will.
Well, welcome to the show,
Hey,
Coach.
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for those of you who don't know, you know I love my swag. Coach Ryan was the one who started that swag trend. So all the coaches have been giving me swag, but all the love and credit goes to Coach Ryan for showing up, and he looks like he might have something for me right now.
You got to treat the person that invites you to the house with a little bit of respect. So you got to bring them something. So this one is going to be donated from the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, no,
excuse me. Mr. Brad's house. That was from the Boys and Girls Club.
Wow.
They wanted me to let you have that. I like it.
I love it. This is epic.
And this one is, we had a big game against Sunbright a week or so ago, and our boys basketball coach, Travis Nelson, he has the fire. He has this thing that we want to get up for him. So I made a shirt for him, but I want to bring it to you too. So here.
Can I open it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Open it up. I want everybody to see this one. So we gave them out to like the crowd and our basketball team, and I think it made for us to have both victories that night. You'll love it. If anybody wants to buy one of these Moco mascots, Fear the Brow.
Wow.
So Coach Nelson has on his right eyebrow, he has the whiteness that comes out, and so we made his shirt say "The Brow."
Yeah.
So
look at that. Thank you so much. Perfect size and everything.
Okay. And then we have a Bulldog Nation sticker that you can put somewhere on maybe the locker or something like that.
Absolutely. Brad won't take my swag.
Oh yeah.
Bulldog Nation.
So we're always taking care of you.
I want all that
yeah, I'm sure he does. We'll make sure we get something blue and white next time we come back for Brad.
This is so awesome. I really appreciate it. You brought your daughter Berkeley on. Uh-oh.
Yep.
My tag went off of there. That's all right. Just set it up like that.
I'll be out here.
Make it work.
Maybe.
You know what? I got this from one of my parents on my Little League basketball team. And speaking of Little League basketball team, I'm just going to get it out of the way for now. We play Wartburg tomorrow in the championship. They just beat us first loss that we took in Norwood. And amazing team. My guys coach very well. Kids are very well. They play ball like nobody's business. So we actually play them tomorrow in Cofield, 7 o'clock. You guys want to come out. That's going to be an exciting game. If you want to see fun basketball at 6 years old, that'll be a great time for you to come out and enjoy that. Come support Wartburg at Cofield. Come support Coach DJ at Norwood. We're going to be in Cofield, so we're excited about that game. If Wartburg wins, they are the champions. If we win, we have to try to
beat them again.
Yeah, because it's double elimination.
Funny you say that. They actually play in a championship on Saturday too. Boys and Girls Club. They play at Cofield, and they got to play Sunbright. So they beat them last week. And so if Sunbright beats them, they'll have to beat them twice.
Double elimination. Well, let's talk to Berkeley. Berkeley, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How old are you?
10.
10 years old? You're tall to be 10. Are you dunking already?
No.
What all sports do you play?
Basketball, softball, and I'm about to start volleyball.
Really? Wow. Volleyball for who?
Wartburg Middle School.
So they have volleyball at Wartburg Middle School. Wow. What is your favorite sport so far?
I like all of them, but softball has to be my favorite.
Yeah, wow.
Because you get to have a lot more action out on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's your favorite coach of all time?
I like all of them, but...
You've had one for a long time.
Yeah.
Who's he?
Jonathan Dagley.
Jonathan Dagley.
Coach Dagley.
Yep.
She says you're the GOAT.
But she's had a bunch of coaches. She's got one right now, Cody, for her softball team that she plays for. What's the name of that?
Explosion.
Explosion. Out of Gibbs.
Yeah, I've heard of Explosion.
They've been practicing already. You know, it's about to start up for softball season for her, travel ball. And then she's got basketball, which she's a new year. She's going to try AAU basketball this year with a team out of Mount Pisgah, Jared Howard.
Yeah.
What's the name of that team? I can't think of it right now either.
Coach Howard.
Yep.
Looks like you got you one.
She's going to be one of the younger ones on the team. I think it's like a 6th grade team, so she's just going to be going into 6th grade next year. So
yeah, so she's getting ready already. How do you feel about playing up?
It's going to be, tough because I'm not used to it, but...
Well, you know what? The only way to become great is to be uncomfortable. Remember that.
Okay.
Never settle with, I'm doing well, I'm just going to go with that.
Okay.
Right? To max out your full potential, you have to make yourself uncomfortable because that means there's room to grow and there's more to learn.
And that's what we've done with her. She's never really played down to her age group. She's always played up. So I think that's what's benefited her being sometimes better than others. That she's played against bigger people all the time. So
yeah, it's definitely going to help out. Your 7th, 8th grade year in middle school, you're going to have to play with your age group, and it's going to show that you've already played, up. So yeah, you continue that trend. What do you like to do outside of sports?
I like to play with my dog.
What kind of dog you got?
An Aussie Doodle.
Really? You got a picture of him?
I do on my phone.
You'll show me before we leave, won't you?
Okay.
Okay. What's the dog's name?
Shepherd.
Shepherd? So it's a boy. What color is he?
It's kind of gray, but whenever his fur grows out, he's black.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Anything else you like to do?
I do like to draw.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually did draw all my dad's tattoos on his legs.
Really? That's pretty awesome. That's special.
Yep.
Dad, I know you like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I had all this blank space on me, and I said, just draw something, and we'll start putting it on there. So if it looks bad, it looks good. It is what it is. It's art. So.
Absolutely, and you can sell that and make money off
Absolutely.
it.
Just got to take my leg off.
Well, Coach, you also brought some young ladies, also from Wartburg.
Yep.
Like basketball, maybe some softball players too. Mm-hmm. They're on the bench. Tell me who we have on the bench.
We got Braylon Melton. She's a junior. Edie Ann Williams. She's a senior.
Where's your hand?
Edie Ann. They joined us with softball last time we were here. Riley Stafford, junior. Mm-hmm. Myra Hood. She's a junior. Kaylee Ledford is a junior. And then we have Banner Brown. She's our lone freshman over there.
Banner Brown.
Pendergrass.
You know what? You are a committed player of the week. And the reason why you're the committed player of the week, because you're the lone freshman. And from 8th grade going into the 9th grade, you can travel and go absolutely anywhere you go. You stuck with it. You're at home. You're at Wartburg. Pendergrass, you played in the 8th grade All-Star game last year, didn't you?
Yes.
I remember that. I remember you being on the roster. I remember us fighting to pick who's going to have you. And you wound up on in the lab, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Or whichever team was winning.
Whichever team that was what?
Whichever team was winning.
Oh, that was us. Exigent Sports. We won. We took the sweep out of there. So, yeah, congratulations on that. Did you enjoy that?
It was very fun. I'd definitely do it again.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the confidence. She's kind of like the guy before us over here.
Yeah.
She doesn't like any confidence over here. Pendergrass. Yeah, right.
Well, I tell you what. So I'm having it again. What would you tell the 8th graders this year about the game?
Don't be nervous and be open to meeting new people. There's no reason to be scared. Confidence is such a big thing, and when you're open-minded and when you're ready to play, no matter who you're playing with, I feel like that's a big part of it. And playing up is always good, meeting new people, getting to know the people you play with. I feel like that's a big part of where I'm at now, and you just have to be comfortable and be comfortable when you're uncomfortable.
Absolutely. Thank you. You helped me sell a few people to come join the team because we need to fill up a few more slides. Who do you have right beside you?
I have Kaylee Ledford right beside me.
Miss Ledford. Hello. How you doing? What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior this year, so you'll be a rising senior.
Yeah.
What other sports you play besides basketball?
None.
Just basketball?
Yeah.
So basketball is your favorite sport, obviously. What do you do outside of basketball?
Pretty much nothing.
You have any pets?
No.
Do you cook?
A little bit. Not very good at it. I'm trying.
So what's the best thing you try to cook?
I made some fire Johnny cake. That stuff was good.
Okay. Well, next time you're on the show, because you will be back, bring me a piece of that cake. Would you do that?
I will.
Who do you have beside you?
Myra Hood.
Miss Hood, how you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome to Exigent Sports. Yeah, you got to talk into the mic. Those producers will start yelling at me.
Yep.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Junior this year, also a rising senior. You have any other sports you play besides basketball?
No.
Just basketball.
Nope.
Do you have plans to play at the collegiate level?
Yeah, that's the plan.
That is the plan. Do you go to any camps?
Yeah, and I play AAU for the fall.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Get in front of those college coaches. Make your dreams a reality. Make sure that you don't practice at practice, practice after practice, and practice every chance you get to practice. And that's going to separate you from the rest. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You have anything you want to tell the folks at home?
No.
Who do you have beside you?
Raleigh Stafford.
Let's talk to Miss Stafford. How you doing?
I'm good.
Tell me something slick so I can slide.
Fear the brow.
Fear the...
Hey, there you go. Listen, I'm telling you, Moco mascots, we'll make them for you. We'll get them out to you.
Fear the brow. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I know you play more than one sport.
No, I only play basketball.
Just play basketball?
Yeah.
Are you dunking yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet? You're getting there. How often do you practice outside of practice?
I guess like every 2 days.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So what position do you play?
I'm a center.
You are the center? You have good footwork, I assume.
Yes.
And you can finish down low.
Yes.
I love it. Get those rebounds.
Yep.
All the loose balls.
Yep.
Saving balls in bounds.
Yes.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Do you have any plans to play collegiate ball?
Actually, no. I'm actually more into horseback riding.
Nice. I was going to ask you, what would you be doing if you weren't playing basketball and it'd be horseback riding?
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Do you have a horse?
Yes, I have two actually.
What are their names?
Jackie and Rain.
Jackie and Rain. Rain, R-E-I-G-H-N or G-N or R-A-I-N, Rain?
R-A-I-N.
Rain, right. That's awesome. Well, tell those horses I said, yeah. Who do we have beside you?
I got Edie Ann Williams.
Edie Ann.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How's it going in school?
It's going great.
Yeah. What's your favorite subject?
Well,
Well, I like math, but right now, probably broadcast class. We don't have to do a whole lot.
You know what? I was in broadcasting at Oak Ridge High School. When I came out of Oak Ridge High School, I had college credit hours to go straight to Mississippi. So I started off farther than the folks that was in school coming in there because of what I did in broadcasting. And look, we are today. So what would you do with your broadcasting career if you was to continue it?
I can't even imagine continuing it, but I mean, whatever happens, I just try to make the best out of it. I don't know.
That's a lot to do as cameramans, as meteorologists, there's analysts, there's all kind of different things to do in broadcasting. You can actually own your own studio like Brad Jones does.
Well, next week, softball team and baseball team is going to be doing their media days, so they'll have a chance to break down some film and put it together for me again like they did last time.
Oh wow, absolutely! So you can be the editor. It's a lot of different avenues in broadcast. So that's pretty cool to hear. Do you play any other sports outside of basketball?
Yes, I play softball and volleyball outside of basketball.
And your favorite?
My favorite's probably always been basketball, but after last year's softball season, it's probably softball right now.
Absolutely. Well, keep those grades up.
Absolutely.
Take it to the next level. Whatever your dream is, it's going to be hard to get there, but that's what life is about. When life fights you, you fight life back.
Absolutely.
Knock it out. Knock life out, because if you don't fight life back, it can beat you up.
Yeah.
Don't let that happen to you. You're deserving of everything that's coming for you. Just remember that when things get tough, that's not the time to quit. It's not the time to give up. You can fuss, you can pout, you can call somebody and talk all about it, but never give up. You understand? Who do we have beside you?
We have Braylon Milton.
Hello, Miss Melton. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thank you so much for joining Exigent Sports. Now, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior also.
Rising senior. Any other sport?
Yes, softball.
And your favorite?
100% softball.
100% softball.
Come on, bro.
Do you see yourself playing at the next level in softball?
Yes, sir.
How do you prepare yourself to do that?
I
A lot
email
of work.
coaches. I go to camps. I actually have a visit next week.
Where's
with
that?
Carson Newman.
Okay, it's a Christian school as well.
Yes, sir.
Well, so faith, I believe, is in your heart.
Yes, sir.
That is amazing. You hold on to that, because that's what's going to carry you, no matter what. So, if you can choose any school to go to swing that bat and catch some balls, where would it be?
I don't know. I'm trying to keep it open right now, but in my top is probably right now Carson Newman.
Absolutely. Well, it's a great school, great campus, great people, Christian base, as I said before. So I really love Carson Newman and everything that they up there. Like I said, the people are amazing. So make sure that you reach for the moon.
Yes, sir.
Because even if you fall short, you'll still be amongst the stars. You understand?
Yes, sir.
What did I just say? You
said, even if I fall, I'll still reach among the stars.
That's close enough. That's close enough. That's close enough. So before, I got to take a quick commercial break, but I want all of you girls to repeat after me. Reach for the moon.
Reach for the moon.
Because even if I fall short, I'll still be amongst the stars.
I'll still be amongst the stars.
And that is true. We're going to bring greatness into a dream. Guys, we've got to take a quick commercial break, but it's not over. We have a lot more. Coach Rhines is coming back. We also have some more great interviews coming straight to you. Be right back.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
If anyone knows the joy of rescuing animals, it's me. Just ask my rescues, who are all very important members of my family. Your life can also be forever changed by adopting a shelter pet. And it's not just about the happiness your pet gets from finding a loving home, but that which you'll get from bringing them into your life. The heroes at American Humane have been helping animals for more than 140 years. You can learn more at AmericanHumane.org.
In our community, everyone deserves access to quality health care. At the Free Medical Clinic, we offer no-charge medical services to those without insurance. There is never a bill at the Free Medical Clinic. From primary care, preventative care, diagnostics, and specialty care, our dedicated team is here to help. The Free Medical Clinic, taking your fear away from becoming sick or hurt. Go to fmcor.org to become a patient. Remember, there is never a charge for your care. fmcor.org.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Your local Ferris dealer is S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. Call 865-354-0600.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
There we go. Let's do it again. You got to go second, though. You ready?
Okay.
You got to sing like you're in the shower. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Exigent Sports. Feel the brow. I got my thank you, Wartburg Boys and Girls Club. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Excellent community. Great people. It's going to be amazing. I want to start off because what you don't know is that you are a Bolo Player of the Week. Do you know what that means?
No.
Bolo means be on the lookout. You are our Bolo Player of the Week. Miss Rhines, you are our Priority One Athletics Bolo Player of the Week. So, and the great thing about Priority One Athletics is the training that they do. Sean Green is the owner of Priority One Athletics, and he does a lot of great training. And he's trained his daughter already as a junior, has several offers, but has committed to Clemson. He also trains people in the NBA. He also trains people in college. Yes, and his daughter is Miss Basketball finalist. I suggest you, if you want to take a break on something and get some extra training, Priority One Athletics. All right. So congratulations on being our Bolo Player of the Week.
Thank you.
How does that make you feel?
Go ahead, Jay.
Good.
Good.
So I say this: she's not the one that she's not the typical 10-year-old that stays at home and stays in the room all the time. We're back and forth. We're with one of Carson Newman's pitching coaches, Holly Vance, and she takes pitching lessons. She's not sitting around.
Yeah.
She's definitely probably one of the 10-year-olds that just is always going. So we're hardly at home. It's usually because we're taking her somewhere to practice or we got a game or,
So one or two things, Berkeley, is going to happen to you. You're 10 years old and you have drive. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the next 4 to 5 years. But a switch happens in the next 4 or 5 years. Either that drive continues to drive or you get burnt out. You're going to get sick of it, right? You may have a different calling, right? I don't know what your calling is, right? I'm good at reading people. I'm good at sociology. I'm good at predicting. Just something God blessed me with. I don't read what you're doing right now because you're 10 years old, right? But I'm telling you, if you have a drive right now, even if it leaves sports, you'll have a drive for whatever you want to do, whether that's your drawing, maybe raising puppies, or whatever it is, but you will be great at it. So what you're doing now is just you're just getting your shoulders stronger and prepared for what's going to happen in life for you, right? So always, no matter what, even if you burn out on sports, because you got a lot going on, it's a good thing right now because it's going to help you in the working field. It's going to help you take care of yourself and your future family. So you keep running. You keep burning all the energy you can until you find what your true passion is. Because in 4 or 5 years, you're going to have telling you, things are going to change. They changed for your dad when he was 14, 15. They changed for me when I was 14, 15. And that's just life, right? So whatever life throws you, you just be prepared for it. Like I told the girls over there, life is going to fight you. Left, right, uppercut. Left, right, uppercut. Fight it back. All right, don't never stop fighting.
You got a strong uppercut right now. I can tell you that much.
So you do have a strong uppercut.
Yeah.
So what's it like having Dad? He's a super fan of sports, super fan of the kids. What's it like, just having Dad in your corner? Does it get on your nerves a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah? Tell me a little bit about that.
Like every time after, let's say, pitching with Holly Vance, he usually is like in the car fussing at me if I did a bad job or like one of the two.
Good job, Dad.
And after basketball practice, he usually asks me how it's going and how I like it in my AAU.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Coach Rhines, I want to talk to you just a little bit. Congratulations on your daughter being the Bolo Player of the Week. I thought that was a special moment for her to be able to receive that. And I don't take Bolo Players of the Week lightly. I don't take Committed Players of the Week lightly, nor do I take any of our guests. But Bolo Player of the Week is something very special because it gives our audience to know, hey, Berkeley Rhines is somebody I need to be looking out for, whatever it is. So I want to talk to you about how do you balance home life and the love of sports and you being there for your community?
Well, I want to go back to a story that happened years ago before I answer all that questions. She's been in the gym with these girls over here since they were in 6th grade. And there's one good story. They're like a family to us already. And she was like a sister to all of them. That she got on their nerves one day in practice or before practice. And I believe Letty ended up locking her out of the locker room because she got on their nerves.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I would probably done the same thing. But that's how much of a family, and that's why these girls mean so much to me. I stepped in a couple years ago and did softball, and then I stayed through it last year. It's because that they have my heart. It's not just the girls, but it's the whole sport. If something needs to be done, and I have the ability to do it, I'm going to step in there and do it.
Absolutely. And
you said balancing. It's a lot of this right here. You're juggling everything. Thankfully, my wife is just as committed to sports and making sure our kids are taken care of, and it's them too. She makes sure hey Kyle, if you can do this, go ahead and step in and do this. She has a calendar that she'll put it on and make practice here, make practice there. All right, we can do dinner here tonight. So it's, if you're a coach, you're always juggling everything. If you're a parent, you're always juggling everything, and you don't have to be a coach. I think if you got kids that are active and you got family members that are active, you're always going to be juggling to do anything. So
absolutely. Well, super proud of you. Thanks for what you do.
I appreciate it. I like talking about the girls. I'll talk about Chelsea and Berkeley all the time. But it definitely it can be a struggle sometimes. But I think you put a smile on your face and you go to work.
Absolutely. Yep. Let's go talk to these girls for a minute before we have to take our next commercial break. Coach Rhines, in 2 words. I want each one of you to tell me. You can make it 3 or 4 if you need to, but how would you explain Coach Rhines briefly?
Massa.
Massa. Who's next?
Available.
I love it.
Crazy. Like, off one all the time.
If you're not crazy, what are you?
I'd have to say clumsy.
Clumsy.
Coach Kyle's the GOAT.
I love it.
He's also always there for you. Like, if you need help or anything, he's always available and, there.
Wow.
Thank you, Letty.
I want to take all of those words that they just said combined: available, GOAT, clumsy, just ready, all those words that they said, and that's what I want to give back to you guys at home. I want to be available. I want to be supportive. Sometimes I'm going to be clumsy and fumble a little bit, but I just want to be here for you and give you all that I got. I really appreciate all you guys out there supporting Exigent Sports, Wartburg, all these local communities. We do our best to make sure that we can bring everybody in. I don't care about a certain team. It don't matter to me. I care about these kids and their future. I don't care where they're from. I don't care if it's Wartburg, Sunbright, Austin, East Fulton. It don't matter to me. All I want to see is kids know that they have a way, because there is a way, and you can help them make that way. Be the positive enforcement at your house. Be the positive enforcement when you're out there and you're watching those ball games, softball, baseball, basketball, hockey. It doesn't matter. Just be positive and show some love, genuine love. Got to take a commercial break, but we'll be right back.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors. In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors. Join
United Way.
Every woman deserves compassionate, quality care, no matter her income. The Free Medical Clinic provides free, comprehensive women's health, including mammograms, annual physicals, and pap smears, and includes an entire suite of primary and preventative care services, all at no charge. The Free Medical Clinic is providing peace of mind to the women who make our homes and businesses work. We keep you healthy. Go to fmcor.org. Because every woman deserves peace of mind knowing she has the medical care she needs, even if she can't afford it. fmcor.org.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
In life, there are things that suck, but we do them anyway. Family photo sessions with matching outfits suck, but we do it anyway. And you know what else really sucks? Getting screened for cancer. But you've got to do it anyway. Screening can save your life from cancer, or even help prevent certain types of cancer. For more information, visit GetScreenedForCancer.org.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We have Madison Williams, the GOAT. I mean, she absolutely does everything.
I do a lot of things.
You do a lot of things, and you do them great.
Well, thank you.
You get a lot of praise of what you do, and I know you ref basketball and football.
Yes.
But what I have you on for today is I know you coach.
I do. I coach with the East Tennessee Air Girls Exposure Program. We're on the E40 circuit. I have 2029s right now, so 8th grade girls. I think you had Alexa York on the show. Alexa plays for me. Have a lot of other girls too. Alcoa, Maryville, Inglewood, all just in the area. Might help out with the high school girls a little bit this year, but I had some other high school girls before. They're all playing in college now, so super busy with that all spring and summer.
A lot of folks may not understand what being on the circuit is. Can you explain that to the folks at home, being on the... Because before you answer that, There's a lot of teams out here that says I have an AAU team.
Yes, there is.
But they're travel teams.
Right.
They're really not AAU teams. So could you tell the folks at home, what is a circuit?
Yeah, the circuit for E40 is just your top, like, independent programs. So, like, obviously we have, like, some of the top talent around. They come together. We play, like, out of state. We play during live periods, which is, like, when college coaches can come and watch. A lot of these teams, like you said, they'll say, oh, we're playing in front of college coaches, and they're playing tournaments out of state when it's not even a time that college coaches can come and watch. So it's not the same thing. But, yeah, we'll just go and play against the other teams at the circuit stops that are, like, just as good as we are or better, always the best competition at those stops versus some of them you just play, you know, local tournaments, which is fine. That's something I like about spring ball. There's a place for everybody. Just figure out where you want to be and what place is yours and go there. But we're consistently playing, like, the elite talent, people that are looked at to play college basketball.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand the difference. I seen a post on Facebook the other day that said, hey, guys, I want to know, what do you feel about AAU basketball? Is it a waste of money? Or, you know, so I replied, I said, if you just want to get some extra work in, you can play for a local team that's going to go to these local tournaments, maybe hit Gatlinburg, Nashville, Atlanta, possibly Chattanooga, you know, stuff like that. And if that's what you want, then that's your investment, right? I'm not saying it's not worth it, but if you're looking to get your kid in front of college coaches, then it's not worth it. You have to get on the circuit, and it costs money. Yeah. That you're going to have to invest in to do that as well. So what is your opinion? Because I play AAU basketball. I never made the high school basketball team. I play AAU basketball. I got recruited by Walter State, and I didn't even know college coaches was there or recruit. I didn't know anything about that. I played the game because I loved it, right? So what is your opinion on, is it worth it, playing regular just travel ball?
I think it, like I said before, there's a place for everybody. So, like, if you just have a kid that loves the game of basketball and wants to play, you know, around local tournaments, I think there's nothing wrong with doing that. I think it's just important to find a coach and people that aren't just in it for the money. I think a lot of times people jack up these prices and are like, we're an AAU program, and then they're going to play in these small rec ball tournaments that, you know, we see around here, which, like I said, there's no problem in playing in those. I think, you know, it's fun. I played in them sometimes when I wasn't playing exposure ball. That was some of the funnest basketball I played.
Right.
But you've got to know what you're doing and just doing your research, asking people that know. But I would say if you're wanting to play collegiate basketball, that's not the route you need to go. You need to get in with a program. You know, for girls-wise around here, it's ETA, Trotters, Flight, my boy Vez, that Flight. You got to get with somebody that is on the right paths and know what they're talking about. And there's a lot more that don't than there are that do. So I think just doing your research and knowing for sure, like, what you want out of it and who has that to offer.
Get your research. You heard that. Do your research. And she just gave you the blueprint.
I did.
She just gave you the blueprint. Madison, I have someone from Oak Ridge High School. I coach a young man. He's a junior in high school. He plays football. Just a hard, grinding young man. His name is Jaden. We have him on the bench. Let's take it to the bench. Hey, Jaden, how's it going?
Good, how's it going?
Good, man. You've been on the show before, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming back, man. How's it going in school?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, so you've been playing football for how many years now, Jaden?
Since what, third grade?
Fourth grade, yeah. And you're a junior now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and what's your passion like for it today?
I still love it. It's gotten a little harder because I changed positions, but I've enjoyed it a lot more. I got to do a lot more contact, and I switched from D-line and O-line to linebacker. I'm a lot more, I move more. I have to read more. I got to be more explosive, but I love it.
Yeah. Do you remember me telling you in Little League that once you got to high school, you'd be a linebacker?
Yeah. When you had me play Wildcat.
Absolutely. I knew that was going to happen, right? So how are you absorbing it? How are you taking it on? And what do you think your future is at linebacker at Oak Ridge High School?
I was enjoying it. Whenever I first did it and moved, I was really happy. I enjoyed it a lot. The trenches weren't easy.
No, they're not easy. What's the hardest part about it?
Being a linebacker or lineman?
Linebacker.
Definitely watching for fakes, but you really need to watch your guards the most because the guards and tackles will really tell you what's happening.
Every time. Every single time. And you have to watch the first step.
Yes, sir.
You've been taught that, right?
Yes, sir.
If they step out with the right foot, that means something. If they step with the left foot, that means something.
Yes,
and
sir.
you understand how to read that, right?
Yes, sir.
So how's it playing for Coach Rain?
Yeah, I like it. I do.
I think Coach Rain is probably one of the smartest coaches around.
He is. He's very talented.
Absolutely. He knows the game, and he took a big hit last year of his great players getting injured and still made it, well, you guys made it to the semifinals?
Yes, sir.
And probably could have won that game. It just kind of got out of hand for you guys. Jaden, you've been injured off and on in football, man, and you that's why I asked what's your passion like now? If you weren't playing football, what would you be doing, Jaden?
Either working out or just building a truck or just working. Building on my truck or working. I like to work and make money.
Yeah. What do you do now to make money?
So over the summer, I did concrete and construction on top of going to football practice. I woke up at like 4:30, worked till about noon, went to football, and then probably had a couple pressure washing jobs or go detail a car or just any side job just to make some money.
Wow. And how do you put yourself out there you're young, man. What, you're a junior?
Yes, sir.
About 16 years old?
17.
17 now? How do you put yourself out there to get those jobs?
My dad has helped me a long way. My dad, that's who I'll give it to the most.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And your dad is a great man.
Yes, sir.
He works hard, and I know he likes turning those wrenches, too. I'm sure he taught you a lot turning those wrenches, man. So, where do you see yourself in the next couple of years? I know you'll be a senior next year. Do you want to go to college?
I've had my thoughts. I've thought about the union, trade school, or college. I'd love to play football in college. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't. But, I'm really all here for God's plan. If he takes me somewhere, I'll follow. But I have a STEM class, and I build a lot of stuff out of wood, and I've enjoyed the masonry work, but on top of me doing concrete and construction, I want to get myself far enough in life to where I don't have to work so much like everybody.
Yes.
I want to hopefully get my contractor's license and just sell jobs to people, and there has this easy couple $1,000s, or just I want to be able to. I'm trying to build myself up now, so when I get older, I'll have all this clientele, all the people yeah, he does this, that, he's good. But I don't know. I've had multiple thoughts on what I want to do. Is just wherever God takes me, really.
Absolutely. Well, keep picking at it. You got the right mindset, Jaden. I think you're going to get wherever you want. You guys are moving up to 6A. Are you ready for 6A this year? Is the team ready for 6A this year? Do you think you can handle the competition?
We've definitely had our fights with 6A. I think we are. We'll talk oh man, we got to do 6A. Oh man, it's a different ball game, but it's just bigger competition and just who wants it more.
Absolutely. You guys actually have that in you.
Yes,
Jaden,
sir.
again, what do you want to tell the folks at home? Because the stands are empty in Oak Ridge. What do you want to tell the folks at home to get them back in the stands?
We're going to go for the state. That's all I got to say. We're going to go for state. We want to prove everybody wrong. We proved everybody wrong last time, and we lost those first couple of games. Everybody was like, all right, we're done with them. And then once we started coming back, putting everybody down, we had our first 2 games, 3, pretty rough. And then after that, we were all right, we're tired of this. We want change, and we want people to respect us. And in order to get the respect, you gotta work for it. I mean, that's what we all did, even throughout practice.
That's awesome, Jaden. Well, I'm excited for the next year as well. 2025 football season for Oak Ridge is moving up to 6A. Stiff competition, but they've been there before. Super highly competitive football program, sports school, period. So I expect great things out of Oak Ridge High School, even moving up to 6A. Guys, we got to take commercial break, but I have Madison as soon as we get right back.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and VISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
If anyone knows the joy of rescuing animals, it's me. Just ask my rescues, who are all very important members of my family. Your life can also be forever changed by adopting a shelter pet. And it's not just about the happiness your pet gets from finding a loving home, but that which you'll get from bringing them into your life. The heroes at American Humane have been helping animals for more than 140 years. You can learn more at AmericanHumane.org.
In our community, everyone deserves access to quality health care. At the Free Medical Clinic, we offer no-charge medical services to those without insurance. There is never a bill at the Free Medical Clinic. From primary care, preventative care, diagnostics, and specialty care, our dedicated team is here to help. The Free Medical Clinic, taking your fear away from becoming sick or hurt. Go to fmcor.org to become a patient. Remember, there's never a charge for your care. fmcor.org.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
In life, there are things that suck, but we do them anyway. Family photo sessions with matching outfits suck, but we do it anyway. And you know what else really sucks? Getting screened for cancer. But you've got to do it anyway. Screening can save your life from cancer, or even help prevent certain types of cancer. For more information, visit GetScreenedForCancer.org.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Your local Ferris dealer is SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. Call 865-354-0600.
Oh, welcome back. Oops.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Exigent Sports. Guys, sharing is caring. Go ahead and make someone aware, and please share. We appreciate all the support we got out there. We got the GOAT, Madison Williams, who does absolutely everything. It was an honor to have her. I think she left reffing tonight to make it here.
We can say that. It sounds good if we say it like that. No, there's no tournament games tonight. I'll be back at that Friday. I reffed last night, had tournament games. Got first round of regions Friday and Saturday, girls and boys. So.
How do you balance that? Like, you're reffing, you're coaching, you got a regular life. Like, how do you balance that?
It's honestly a lot of work. I assistant coached at Eagleton College and Career Academy this basketball season. It's their first year up to senior class, so that was definitely a different side of basketball, trying to help girls that really haven't played much sports or been exposed to it much get into it. And then I was still reffing high school and collegiately, so it is a lot of work for sure. I think just having to be really organized, keep a calendar, which is like not me, like that's not in my personality. But I've worked at it. done that a lot. And just like big communication, which I think is good for all kids to learn early on, especially playing sports, which playing sports taught me that, staying organized, having good communication, and that's just big things that have carried with me through the coaching and trying to officiate side too, because you got to juggle both, like you said. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Brad, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I want to say we interviewed the baseball coach at Eagleton.
Travis Hart?
Yes.
Yeah, he was my mentor teacher.
So I want to say that he said, correct me if I'm wrong, Brad, I want to say he said that it was their first senior class for them.
Yeah, it's the first senior class at Eagleton this year, yeah.
Wow, how? What's like, explain that.
So up until like 3 or 4 years ago, it was just like 6 through 8. It was just a middle school. But Blount County, like, the only Blount County other high schools are Heritage and William Blount, so they just needed more space for kids. So they just started adding on one at a time. So like they went to 9th grade. So this class that's a senior, they were the first 9th grade, and then they added 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. So it's definitely a process there. I like being there. It's a lot of, like you said, I like the population of students, kids, a lot of kids that aren't exposed to things as much. So it's good to get to work with them and, help them in sports, but also the other side of life too.
That's pretty awesome. I'm glad because when he said that, I didn't know what that means, and then you just juggled my memory there. So that's pretty cool. Well, we're going to get into Marcus Underwood's top 5 highlights, Madison. Would you help me direct these top 5 highlights?
Yeah, let's
Since
do it.
you're a ref, I know you can get through that. Contact Marcus Underwood, 691-4111 at 106 Sherway Road. And at number 5, we have Caden Weber. Caden Weber is a sophomore at Grace. Caden Weber's number 42. He has actually been out on the show with me, and he actually signed a jersey and brought it in to me. I actually have him at video and pictures of him signing the jersey for me, and that's going to be a memory I have forever. Do you know that kid? Have you seen him play ball?
I've not. We don't service Grace in the association I'm in, but it looks like he can do a lot of different things. Running the ball a little bit, catching some passes early on between 2 defenders. Looks like an athletic kid, doing a lot, playing some defense there too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So both sides of the ball.
Both sides of the ball, and he's always been like that since a young guy. His dad, Jason Weber, also was a maniac on the football field, so shout out to Caden Weber. Number 4, we have my son. This is LaDainian Pendergrass. LaDainian came to Oak Ridge for the first time this year. He's a sophomore. And this game, I think they let him play running back. He never played on the offense side of the ball for Oak Ridge. He's always played it. But boom, that's the side he always plays on, is defense. And he was able to get a pick 6. After that, he made his way into varsity. He got a few starts all the way towards the end. So shout out to LaDainian Pendergrass. I hope he's working hard and can bring some good things home for Oak Ridge this year. I graduated from that.
I'm sure he's working hard. Anytime I've seen any of your kids play sports, they're always very respectful and play hard, so I enjoy seeing that.
Absolutely. Well, they better be. Good job, 21. Number 3, we have Juice Elam. Juice Elam is an Oak Ridge kid, but he goes to Catholic. He's coached by Jawan Smith. They had a game tonight. We were going to try to get an interview, but, of course, they had their game tonight. So Juice is about 6'6", and he's a terror on the basketball court. And he moves, like, gracefully, like he's got the juice. He moves real gracefully. I'm trying to compare him to somebody, but I really can't. But he's an inside-out guy. He can dribble the ball. He can take it the length of the court. He can throw it down. And this is probably, it's just a good highlight there.
Looks like he plays defense too, which I like.
He has some highlights of just steals.
Yeah, I like that. You don't see that as much these days.
Absolutely. Shout out to Juice, number 3. At number 2, we have Demillion Porter. He's an Oak Ridge Wildcat sophomore. This guy is going to be a terror. I'm pretty sure the colleges are going to be knocking down his door really soon. Again, sophomore started as a sophomore, got some good playing time last year as a freshman, but he is hard to stop. You seen his name was Demillion Porter. I coached a kid, and I named him Daylight, and this is why. Because when he sees it, he takes it, and he's gone. Watch this. Daylight. When he finds daylight, I don't care what the coach calls. He's running the daylight.
Yeah,
and
when he finds it, he's going.
He's going. He's going. So I'll call him Daylight. I actually coach his little brother right now, Damani Porter. He's on my 6U basketball team. And that kid's probably one of the most athletic kids I've seen play the game. Look at that. Look at that. Strong, fast, and can see daylight. This last person, Shavar Young. Shavar Young plays for Webb. And look at that. Shavar Young is committed to play for Clemson. And he is up and out of there. Looks like they put him at quarterback, so he's a wide receiver. So they just said, all right, we need to score. Let's put him at quarterback. And that's why, because he's so talented. He plays basketball as well for Webb. He's just helped them beat Baylor the other night in basketball. Had some great defense, turned into some offense, and came out for them to win the ball game. So
yeah, that was like crazy end. Like,
you seen that?
Yeah, I did. I had a friend that was in that game.
Absolutely. So yeah, he's just a tremendous athlete. He had a lot of college offers, and he decided to commit to Clemson. So, woo! Good job, Shavar. So, number one, Shavar. Guys, these top 5 highlights are brought to you by Marcus Underwood at Shelter Insurance. You can contact him at 865-691-4111. And he's at 106 Sherway Road. I always get tongue twisted. So, ask Shelter agent Marcus Underwood about Shelter's life insurance options. Give him a call at 865-691-4111. And this is brought to you by Shelter Insurance. So see Marcus Underwood for your free personal protection review. 865-691-4111. Thank you, Mr. Underwood. We appreciate your support. Now, Madison, we have to get into my favorite part of the show.
Favorite part? It's the word of the day, isn't it?
It's the word of the day. Help me with a drum roll, would you? The word of the day. The word of the day is chutzpah. It also can be pronounced chutzpah, but it's like one of those words, mayonnaise, what is it, tomato. So chutzpah or chutzpah. So I'm going to use it as chutzpah. Chutzpah is a noun. Is audacious boldness often paired with reckless self-confidence. Someone with chutzpah dares to do or say something that is shocking to others. The word of the day is chutzpah. And I want to use that in a sentence. And it's dedicated to Miss Lady Stewart. T. Higgins' mom has more chutzpah than anyone I know in person and on social media. Chutzpah. Chutzpah is our word of the day. And that word of the day is brought to you by OEB Law. If you want to turn your wreck into a check, call OEB Law at 865. I forgot the phone number. 656-1111. I'm just kidding. 865-546-1111. It is 865-546-1111. If you want to turn your wreck into a check, make sure you reach out to OEB Law and give them a call. Or you can hit the .com at wreckintoacheck.com. Wreckintoacheck.com. Absolutely. So, what do you think about the word of the day?
I think that sometimes it's good to have that quality. Sometimes it's not as good to have that quality, but...
Who's that person that has that chutzpah?
That I know?
Yeah, that you know.
Maybe me. If you ask my dad, he's going to say me, but I think it's good to know when to have it and when to not.
Absolutely. You got to know when to have it and when to not. You have to be able to have that balance. But these people they have the boldness. They have the audacious boldness, often paired with reckless self-confidence. And I think that's the reckless self-confidence part that hurts.
Yeah, I would agree for sure.
That don't know when to know. So what's on the plans for the circuit? You know, where are we going?
Yeah, we're going to Louisville 3 times, actually. Maybe going to Ohio once. All my kids' parents are watching this and like, what? We're going to Ohio? But we'll talk about that on Sunday. But we may not be going to Ohio. I don't know yet.
We're going.
We might be going. But, yeah, we go up to Louisville. The Run for the Roses, the biggest girls' exposure event that there is. I mean, teams come from Canada, everywhere. It's a really cool experience. Tons of courts, like 90 courts under one roof. It's a big deal.
It's a big
Tons
deal.
of college coaches there. Great experience. We went last year for the first time. I knew it was still a little early for like college coaches coming still, but I wanted to get the girls exposed to it before we got this year onto the circuit and getting started with everything. But we have a lot of tournaments planned even around here too. We play more competition around here. Just getting ready for those. Looking for a 6th grade boys team to scrimmage. If anybody, call me up.
There it is, 6th grade boys team. You want that smoke? She needs that smoke. Well, Coach, I greatly appreciate you joining the show today.
Thank you for having me.
You was a gem to everybody out there. You gave people some information they did not know that they needed to know, and the goal here is to bridge the gap between greatness and the dream. Bridge the gap from high school to college. Bridge the gap from middle school to high school. And you was able to give that insight. That's what we need here.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to tell the folks? We got about 10 seconds left.
Just follow your dreams. I'm big like you are, and kids in sports, and just helping all of them. It doesn't matter where they are. If you can, if you dream it, you really can do it. You just got to find the right people to help you get there.
Absolutely. Guys, Coach Madison Williams, Coach DJ Pendergrass here on Exigent Sports, coming to you live every Wednesday. Shout out to BBB Communications. Till next week, have a blessed day.
We made it to the end.